Hi all, how you doing? Hope you're doing great wherever you are in the world. Okay, so I'm going to go through the answers to the bidding contest, which is set on RealBridge. It used to be on Bridgebase, but it moved to RealBridge for whatever reason. Mark Smith runs this competition, and I used to do it sort of religiously when I remembered to do it, but I've kind of given up on it now. And the reason why I've kind of given up on it is because I think the scoring doesn't really make much sense. Sometimes you get like a zero for an answer which is still correct. All right. So, and that's why I kind of, I don't really do it as religiously as I used to do. I mean, last night I was a little bit bored and I thought, right, I'll do this in about 10 minutes because it was still available. So I did it sort of last night in about 10 minutes. Um, so normally I take a bit longer than that, but I thought I'd quickly do it just for a bit of fun kind of thing and see what happens. Um, and the same thing kind of happened again. I feel like I got some right answers, but which weren't rewarded at all and got zeros. So I'll just go over them. So here are my answers for the eight boards, and this is like the expert panel discussing things and what the scores were. So the first one I got 10 on, four clubs, and I think this is the right bid. Okay, this is a clear-cut bid. I mean, sometimes you can bid under the bid, and it will be a wrong bid. Like if you bid three no trumps or something like that, it can be the wrong bid. All right, but sometimes when you've still got an option to go on, and this is what I'm talking about on some of these hands, it can still be the right answer because there's more than one way to skin a cat, basically. Hand two, I put double. Now, this one, for instance, um, you see here, double can still mean takeout here. A lot of people play, some people play this as penalties, and some people play this still as double. Now, I think because you've got four hearts, you can play this as double to be a takeout. Now, the top mark gets four no trumps. To me, that implies that you don't have a four card heart suit necessarily. And four no trumps is definitely 100% takeout. It's not Blackwood or Roman key card. Well, you haven't agreed the suit or anything. So I think double still here still should get kind of rewarded. If you're playing double here as still takeout, then you're getting penalized. So double here got 5 marks, okay, 5 votes. What did people say about double? Only partner can see his spade holding. Right. So in other words, if partner doesn't have a good spade holding, then he should take it out. I think that's basically what they're saying here. All right. So yeah, double should I think still be takeout here, and he doesn't get, only gets 5 marks. Okay. Three. Oh yeah. So this is an interesting one. So two clubs, two diamonds, three clubs, three diamonds, three no trumps, four no trumps. So clearly four no trumps here should be some sort of quantitative bid. We've got a potential slam on here, but not exactly sure where. Now I decided just to bid five spades, all right, because I wasn't. If four no trumps here is passable, so I've gone past. I've bid on, okay. I haven't passed, and what I did was I'd bid five spades. It's a bit of a kind of an old school bid where I'm kind of responding to Blackwood, all right. So, but I'm kind of responding saying, well, partner, I might as well tell you I've got three aces on the way to somewhere. I don't know where we're going, but I'm basically saying, I've got some potential in diamonds because I've got the king of diamonds. So the five spade bid isn't really sort of saying it's kind of it's answering a question which wasn't asked, right? But I'm just giving my partner more information, and I'm saying to my partner that um, I've got extras here. Yeah, I wouldn't just answer the question of four no trumps that isn't being asked if I didn't have the goods to go back it up, kind of thing. So I just had three aces and a sort of random seven card club suit. then I would have passed four no trumps. I wouldn't have responded five spades. But here I've got extras. Okay. Well, actually, I've opened two clubs, obviously. So I've got potential that diamonds can still be on after partners bid two diamonds and sorry, after partners bid three diamonds. Um, but I'm just sort of giving my partner extra information, and that score gets nothing. And that's the sort of thing I don't agree with on this bidding competition because I'm still on my way to six no trumps as far as I'm concerned. So if I get to six no trumps eventually, then surely my five spade bid still should get the 10 points, That's what I don't understand about this competition. Okay, board four. I bid five no trumps. So I get the 10 points. You see here, this is a clear cut five no trumps, okay? You don't have four spades, all right? So you're saying to partner, I don't have spades. I'm only interested in the minors. And I think our hand's worthy of a slam, you know? So that's where the five no trumps would get you 10 points. There is a difference. Okay, five spades, I got 10 for that. Now this is another one, okay? Hand six, right? So what would you do on this? You've got a nine count with eight diamonds. Now, me personally, I don't like opening these hands like four diamonds. I'm going past three no trumps. I've also got three card spade support with avoiding clubs. We could be making four spades. If you open three diamonds or four diamonds or five diamonds, you've got no chance of getting to four spades or some level of spade contract. Or even some level of heart contract potentially if partner's got six hearts. So I don't like opening preemptive diamond here. One diamond, I've got something for that. All right. I've got I could be persuaded to open one diamond. The trouble with opening one diamond is now you can end up being in a slam when partner thinks you've got an opening hand and you've got a bit of a trashy nine count. All right. So, and that's why I passed. All right. So I passed, I get 5 points for it. And in the comments, actually, this is an interesting one from Andrew. Comment of the month, which is basically what I was thinking about this hand. Honest for introducing two excellent new words into the English lexicon. One diamond. This hand is too major and not diamondy enough for four diamonds. Yeah, exactly. All right. Too much in the majors. And that's why I basically passed to give myself options of going anywhere in diamonds and anywhere in spades. And if you look at the bottom, it says at the table, partner had this. You could make nine tricks in spades or diamonds. All right. Now, it says here, some East-West pairs scored plus 200 or more by tempting the opponents into the auction at the four level. Well, that's up to the opponents to go to the four level. That's the wrong decision by them. If you assume good bidding, then you don't go to the four level. You want to be at the three level, okay, to get the best score. So if you open four diamonds, you've immediately gone past a contract you can't make. And that gets rewarded with 10 points, 10 marks. That doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, I've passed and got 5 points when it shouldn't be. It should be more than the 10 points in a way, because this 10 marks is rewarding a bid where you're getting a negative score, where here I could pass and get a positive score. I can still play in three spades here. All contracts are available to me when I pass. All right, when partner's got an opening hand, is gonna do something. So yeah, just another silly board in my opinion. A wrongly scored board. Seven, A7, so I bid five hearts, I got 10 for that. What was the last one? Eight pass, and I got 7 for that. Whatever. Okay, so basically though, pretty much every single month, there is a board where I'm kind of bidding something different, but which is under the best score awarded, but my bid still gives me huge potential to get to that final contract that might be the best contract. So often, I'll be getting nothing or something for a bid, which should get rewarded. So yeah, I mean, other people have mentioned this as well, that the scoring doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I mean, I just think the scoring should either be scrapped or they should change it. Okay, if you're going to bother with it. Um, I realize it's a little bit of fun, but I just find it really annoying that I get low scores for bids which I think are perfectly fine. Okay, and other people think the same. People like Rob Brady, I've watched his channel, and no doubt he'll be talking about it this month, and he'll be saying, discussing and some of these bids and some of these explanations and having a good laugh about them. All right, and it's well worth a watch, by the way, if you watch Rob Brady on when he goes through these hands. But yeah, I just think it's a little bit nuts. So let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know in the comments. Yeah.